Um, Welcome to the stream. This is going to be a bit of an experiment. My name is Adam Todd Leverton. I'm a poet and musician. You can find my stuff on Spotify. Um, I forgot to shut off my phone apparently, and my son decided to call me right now, which is crazy. We talked like 20 minutes ago. Oh no! Wow, this is very professional. I'll feel like, um, what's his name? Jesus Christ, stay. Oh, here we go. Maybe, but okay. No, it's God, I had a good setup, but then I didn't realize it was upside down because I couldn't see. Oh, that's gonna be precarious. Oh, maybe like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. You can see my big dome of a head. All right. So, I'm going to be performing a song I wrote called Song Poem in the Bath During War. This is kind of an experiment. I don't know how it's going to go. I practiced it once, but I didn't practice it with the video, so we'll see. And I can't use the mouse because my USB ports are a little bit crazy. This is going really well, I feel. I feel it's going great. Okay, so here it goes. In the bath during war. And the sound is going to come from my speakers, so it's going to sound a little bit weird, probably. I sit in this tub filled with warm water, listening to the noises my body makes, and wonder if I'm arrogant to want you to touch me, to want you to want to. And I wonder if it's vanity that enrages me when a male voice answers your phone, although you live alone. I assure you I'm not the cotton-mouthed idiot who speaks just now. You flip my words and weave them through your bra straps. The bumps on the back of your neck blind me. Is it me, or is it the cold? Oh, golden possibility, I embrace you now. In lieu of flesh and pigment, I take you now. What sprouts just now? The stench of collapse or the firming of resolve? War erupts like the blister across the hobbling globe. Can I be no more firmer than that? The mere bubbling of passions? I am firmer than steel that does not break, that cracks the bones of empires. The marrow leaks. It is gobbled up. Okay, there we go. There is the song, In the Bath During War. I don't know how I did because I was focusing on, playing it, and I don't know how it sounded, so I will listen to it later. I promised a little bit of behind the scenes about that particular song. So that song was composed the poem itself was composed in 1999. The title, In the Bath During War, you might think, well, what war was going on in 1999? It was the NATO bombing of Serbia in response to the genocide in Kosovo. And unfortunately, that whole situation is still going on. And the person that's about is this woman who was in an English class of mine when I was in university. Her name is Julie Cameron Gray, and she is a poet as well. She has 2 published books. You can check out her stuff. It's really quite good. I think it's a little bit unfair, my whole unrequited love kind of thing. I think because I had a thought, really. I did have a thought, but my thought was that so basically I asked her out and she said no, but she said that we could be friends. if I wanted to. Like the ball was in my court. It's kind of funny. She's like a great poet and would never use that in her writing, but I think she's the only person who's ever said that to me that I remember that kind of expression, the balls in your court. So that's kind of interesting how cliches, when you write poetry or you write music or lyrics, you try to avoid cliches because, you don't want to have cliches in your writing. But in real life, cliches are quite useful because they kind of fill up the gaps of awkwardness and stuff. So, yeah, I remember that. And I remember I was house sitting for her once, and she told me that I couldn't have sex with her girlfriend, with my girl, with her girlfriend, with my girlfriend in her bed. And I don't remember if I did or not because I was house sitting. She had some cats. She had like beautiful, beautiful stuff. Her theory at the time was, I forgot what she called it, but generally she wanted to surround herself with beautiful things. And I remember also, like we didn't know each other very long, like 4 or 5 months. So I know also I remember this time when she had this like I don't know, she invited me for coffee or we were talking about something, I don't remember exactly what. So we were talking about something and she gets off the phone and she's crying and I don't know what to say. And I say, "Oh, back up a little bit. She is a very gorgeous woman now at the age of 45 something, and she was then in her 20s. Very, very gorgeous. So gorgeous that there was this, a local hair salon had this thing where you could get your hair cut for free if you let them take a picture of you and put the the picture in the window as kind of advertising. So she did this, and her picture was up as far as I remember. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this, but her picture was up a lot longer than other people's because she was so gorgeous, right? So completely gorgeous woman, and she's crying, and I say, you know, why you can't have any problems. Look at you. I mean, meaning that you're so gorgeous. And she said something like, yeah, Adam, but that's all people see. And I realized at that moment, like what a tragedy that is for somebody. Like I have the tragedy of looking like this, you know. You could say that's good, that's bad, whatever. I don't think puffy face, bald, a little tonsure there. Um, so I think I kind of realized at that moment that it is a hard life being so attractive. And when you have a lot of things to say and people just look at your face, it's kind of unfortunate. So I wrote that poem and I kind of like the whole I think the poem is not really about her and my relationship really because we didn't really have one. It's more like this kind of playing with this poetic kind of character of somebody who, oh, look at me, I'm so dramatic. And I can look at the uh, the words of the poem. That's available on Spotify, by the way. So I'll put a link to the single in the description, and you can find it in Spotify. So it's just this kind of like this character that I'm playing, somebody who is, and I like the lines like, "Oh, golden possibility, I embrace you now. In new flesh of pigment, I take you now. What sprouts just now, the stenching of collapse for the firming of resolve. And then war erupts like a blister across the hobbling globe. Can I be no more firmer than that? The mere bubbling of passions, I am firmer than steel that does not break, that cracks the bones of empires. The marrow leaks, is gobbled up." So I think that's like when you get something and you just kind of like go with where the poem is taking you or the song or whatever. And it's really, 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 really great. So about Julie and I, I haven't had any contact with her for like 20 years or something. So I think it's kind of weird where weird for me to reach out to her in any kind of way. But I, some days when you're like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Or, you're searching for some kind of, you write in names of people that you used to know on you, not on YouTube, but on Google. And I found out, oh, yep, she published 2 books. She has some poetry readings. She's a poet, so she lives in Toronto. So, yeah, really, really good. And unfortunately, maybe not unfortunately, she looks exactly the same like she did 20 years ago. Just crazy. Like, how can you be 20 years older and look exactly the same? I mean, I don't look exactly the same. See? Don't look exactly the same. And, my face is all puffy and stuff. So, yeah, I was thinking about her today. So I started writing a poem, and I don't think I have it anywhere where I could read it. I think I do, actually. So I think I will finish this stream with that reading of that poem. And I'm going to try and give like maybe one performance every week on this channel. So if you're interested, please subscribe. And yeah, so I'll look for the poem. It's not done yet. Where are you? Where are you? No. Hold on. Here we go. And oh, I had to find my website. My website's adamtoddleverton.com. And I will find it. Yeah, I also have a podcast called The Adam Todd Leverton Show, and the blog is the same name. So I just put different things on there. Oh, 2 people have read it. So the title right now is just Workshop Poem Number 2. Why can't, oh, here we go. This is the poem. I think about people I used to know. I type in your name and the word poetry, and there you are. 2 books published, a couple of videos on YouTube. Your voice the same as it was nearly 20 years ago. Your hair red as a hot ember, no trace of gray, and your complexion as flawless as it was then. We were never friends, just 2 acquaintances. I house sat for you, you told me no sex in your bed. Your apartment was full of beautiful objects. Every year 45 is gouged out in my skin, my face puffed out and fat, my hair like a monk's tonsure. We knew each other maybe 5 or 6 months. I asked you out, and you said no, but we could be friends. But the ball was in my court. Funny, in poetry we avoid cliches like, well, the plague, but there are useful tools to fill in the awkward pauses, awkward interactions. I came over for coffee once. You were crying. Partner problems. Lacking anything to say, I tried to comfort. I said, how can you have problems? Look at yourself. I mean, your picture was used as an advertisement at a hair salon, along with pictures of other models. I understood the problems of the ugly. You replied, and I'm paraphrasing here, that's all anyone ever sees. They don't look past the porcelain skin, the loose flame of hair, the tight smile. Pity. Okay, so that's that poem. I don't like it very much. I mean, it's not done. Just reading it now, I realized I said but a lot, and I couldn't really think of an ending. So it's the first version. I'll come up with other versions and maybe share them here in the future. So anyway, if you like my stuff, please check out my Spotify. If you like these kind of live performances, please click on the subscribe button. All right. Bye.